Alrighty, so we are back for some more Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Chronologically, the very first in the series. So, you play as Leon, as you may have seen already. Seems to be the first of the line of Belmonts, at least that we're aware of, that are responsible for facing Dracula. How far are we in now? 7 hours approximately, I would say. Just kind of making our way through the different portions. Ultimately, the mission is to... and the reason why Leon is the only one is because the church is busy with the Crusades at this time. So he must do battle alone with the aid of Ronaldo, a shopkeeper who's in this mysterious forest, and his friend, a tactician named Matthias, who has been ill because of the killing of his wife by the monsters. And so Leon is on the hunt for all these monsters and Dracula, and also, let's not forget, his wife-to-be Sarah has been kidnapped. So basically what we've done so far is take on, I believe, 2 different bosses, 1 mini-boss. Now we're basically the 3rd area. Do we have that key? I don't think so. We can go check, but yeah, so you can see 45.8% through. There's a room we haven't gone in over there. Some of them we can't access yet. Some of them show up as red, some of them do not. So yeah, we're just kind of making our way through the different stages. We have to defeat 5 bosses before we gain access to, I think in this one he's considered Prince Dracula. Yeah, but ultimately we've been kind of pushed towards going on the 2nd floor in the ghostly theater. So that is where we'll go now. I believe that key will light up when we actually have access, but we can take a look for sure. So far, so good. This has been a very fun experience, you know, learning a slightly different combat system than similar games, but at the same time, never a complaint, just an observation. It's been an excellent experience so far. Of course, well, we can't quite, yeah, we can get there, okay, good. The music is excellent, as you might imagine. Controls are very solid. Let me get over there. Oof. Let's see if I can get somewhere. No. Ouch. At least it's not an auto kill. That's nice. Does some good damage though. Thought I might be able to sneak around the side there, but it didn't seem to be a fruitful activity. That was close. Looked like my toe got smashed there. Right. Okay. All the artwork has been excellent as well, very consistent with the themes throughout the Castlevania games, and familiar monsters and some newer ones as well. Everything's been real solid, you know, from the controls to the, you know, every element of the controls pretty much. Like combat's real smooth. Took a little learning, like I mentioned, but always up for a new challenge. And this does seem to be, you learn new skills, but it seems to be timing based more than it is experience based, which is a change of pace, but also a cool one. Some of this, come back here. So we don't really have to fight all the time unless the door is blocked, which does happen at times. But but otherwise we seem to be able to pass through the rooms without too much of a problem in most cases. Definitely don't go into the zombie bar if that will take some damage. But yeah, usually after the first time in the room, the barrier is knocked down once you defeat all the enemies. So unless you want some money or a chance for some items potentially, you know, you don't always have to fight if you don't want to. The return of enemies each screen sort of reminds me of Symphony of Night. Let's go through here. I don't think we have any way to use this key at this stage, but let's take a look. Yeah, white tiger key. Now I remember. Alright, so don't have a white tiger key, that's for sure. Let's just say goodbye to all of them. Pass on through. Okay. Making our way. So we can head to the second floor. This looks almost like a doorway, but not yet anyway. Can't pass through. And even though this is chronologically the first, this is certainly my newest experience with Castlevania games. So played most of them over the years, starting with the very first Castlevania on the NES. Very fond memories of that game. See, it really drew me into gaming on a higher level than I was, having grown up with the 2600 television. More so than Mario. This and a couple other games really show me what can be done. When it came to the very first Castlevania, the spooky environment. I guess you could say more adult themes at that age. Especially being a fan of genre of movies. It's close. So I'm going to have to go around that way, looks like. Oh, alright. Okay. Little inlet right there. Close. This time is going to be interesting. I think I have to go back to that inlet actually. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Alright. We need to heal pretty soon, or we'll find a save room. One or the other. Spirits. Their blue brethren were no too fun either. They slowly get close to you. You keep a distance. That's right. Fire for sure. Alright. Let's kind of slow down a tiny bit when we fight. That's the main point here. Don't want to just mash because you will not have a good time. I suppose you could. things a little bit harder, I think, to mash buttons for combat. I don't know. So far, it doesn't seem like that kind of game, you know, where you can just have to be a little bit more strategic. As I mentioned before, a little more deliberate with your attacks, but that is actually kind of refreshing more than anything else. Right, let's go up here, see what we got. Here, clock distance. Yeah, let's keep the axe like that a little bit better. Okay, there's a door over there. Right, let's see what's over here. Okay, so that will connect to an area we have been to before, which is near a save area. I think I might like to go that way. Let's see if we can get to the save room. Oops. Not that way. Or yes, it is that way. My mistake. Some exciting battle music in here. A bunch of those fellas. Alright. Okay, let's see if I can do this without. I don't know if that's a good idea, but might as well test myself a little bit. Uh-oh. Probably should use a potion. Just get used to each one's attack pattern and we'll be alright. How about you? Attack. Just in time. Oops. I like how we can block just about everything. Wine. Oh, get a bottle of wine. If that would have any utility. It wasn't very useful in Arx Fatalis, if I remember correctly. It was just something we can have and I guess potentially could imbibe if you want, but here we go. And there's the save room. Excellent. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and save it. There we go. Should we stand in the ring? Okay. Overwrite that. Alright. Our memories are saved into the orb. Some kind of magical orb. Sweet. Alright. Sometimes I just have to listen to the music for a moment. I just think it's really good. So that, I don't know if you would consider this chanting, but at least a form of it, possibly. might be out there is having a good morning, afternoon, or evening. Oh, that's a really dark room. Okay, let's see. I should jump across. Let's see what's around here. Oh wow! All right. Good thing the platforming is pretty good in this game. Oh goodness, almost fell there. That was close. This would be very tough in like the Castlevania. Oh no! Oh, right. So you don't really die. You just restart. I thought I had that lined up. I should just. Oh no! Wow. All right. That was even. Now I'm getting a little ahead of myself. There we go. Hey Kelly, hope you are having a great evening. Thank you for stopping by. Always appreciate it. Jumping around a creepy dark room where you fall and not really die, you just get put back where you started from at the beginning of that area. So bad. Ah, what do we have here? Yeah, good times indeed. Curtain time bell. Will not disappear upon use. Okay, let us see a little bit more about this curtain time. Okay. Okay, well, we'll keep going to that one just in case. I'm sure there's a place specifically where we're using that, or maybe more than one place. I don't know. Let's see here. Well, can we just take a shortcut and fall off? Good idea. Probably restart right there. Right. No. All right. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, that was funny. I just jumped on a whim there. That was bad. All right. Let me get back through this. Actually, don't mind me. Okay. That's close. It's supposed to be easier on the way back, not harder. Okay, here we go. Is there anything else? Alright, let's not go that way again. Curtain time. Let's see. I'm curious. I'd like to. It doesn't disappear with use. Okay. Interesting. So, yes, I'm sure we're going to be using that elsewhere. Not sure where else, but find out. There is a path over here. Since there's no penalty for doing this, I'm just going to take a couple of leaps just to see if I can get somewhere. Oh, that's it. It's like I landed on the ground there. Alright, we'll just leave that for now. I like how it just puts you back where you came from. Alright, let's cut through here. Okay. We'll take the right. So we have to kind of pass through certain areas and see if that works in different rooms or others. Either. No. Oh yeah, we have been this one. At least attempted to go through this one. Let's see, look for that beam to come back. too bad. Let's keep going. There's a clock there. Oops. Assuming there will be one clear point with which to use that. It's part of the joy, right? First time playthrough, just going through without reading ahead or anything. Yeah. Something quite noisy down below, I assume. Come say hi in just a moment. Okay, because we can jump down. There we go. That's always a plus. I hear you. Oof. Can I curtain you? No. Just try to keep away from one of them at least. Alright, so he makes a wall of fire, or is there that is a shockwave basically. Point is not to walk in the fire. Oh, how dare you do the same thing twice? At least if it works the first time, may as well do it again. Right. $100 each. Very nice. Anything exciting down here? There's a doorway. So yeah, back on the first floor. Is there anything back here? I don't recall. May as well pass through one more time just to see. Now we can fight the boss. It's accessible. It was not before, or at least nobody was here. I should say that. Clarify. This looks like the boss here. Oh, okay. Maybe now is where we use the. Of course it is. Call the boss. Curtain call. Take a bow. Let's see, who's this? Oh,
Sarah?
Leon, you came to save me.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're not hurt.
I can't believe you're safe.
what?
Let's get out of here first.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Whoa, look out.
Who are you?
Oh my.
Uh-oh.
Too bad.
Whoa.
And I thought this would work so well.
What do we have here? A succubus?
I was careless. It was obvious that it wouldn't be so easy.
Oh, don't hurt your
I
hand.
was going to let you die without any
No
suffering
shoes?
because I liked the way you looked.
Wow. Well, that's generous of you, I guess.
That's just too bad.
But I've changed my mind.
Uh-oh.
Your face warped in pain. Just the thought thrills me.
Well, alright, it's very interesting.
This will be lovely.
It will be lovely to whip your face off, lady.
Now come out.
No, get away from me. Don't charm me. Let's use a potion here. This flowers mostly are there to hit you.
Now come out. Come in.
Right, it's gonna take a little learning, but it's okay, I'm up for it.
Now come out.
Alright, you gotta remember that attack. Alright, very much gotta remember that one. That's really a small meat, eh? I thought it. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I had my potions.
Come in. Come in. Now come out.
Oh no! Not fair, not fair.
Now come out.
Oh, come on.
Delicious.
Oh. Get you. Well, that was nice. There's a combo of some sorts there. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I had my block up. Uh-oh. Do better than that, lady.
Come in. Now come out.
No, no, no. Oh, darn it.
Delicious.
Oh, come on. Get careless a little bit here. Oh, come on. Get over there and attack. Alright. Small meat, we gotta do it all. Oh, I thought I had this guard up. Sushi to save the day.
Come in.
come on, I blocked it. Timing is off big time.
Go!
Oh, come on now. Gotcha. Took a little too much. At least we won.
If I had known this would happen, I would have fought you in the guise of your loved one.
Sick.
Then, like that old man, you would have...
Old man? You're talking about Ronaldo.
Uh-oh, not Ronaldo.
What do you mean?
That old man... his own daughter...
Okay then. See you later, bye. Turned into rose petals. That's nice, I guess. Succubus defeated. Uh-oh. Let's get the beating orb. Yellow orb, alright. Didn't really finish this area out, but at the same time, I'm trying to think where else to go. Because there was one, we need that white lion key. White tiger, white lion, I can't remember. And there was this spot right here. If memory serves correctly, I couldn't go that way, but you know what? I'm going to turn around and go back there and just see if that is now accessible, or yeah, if we need to come back later. That might be the case. So there's been a couple other spots like that in the other regions we visited. So we're going to go this way, buy some more potions. Sushi certainly came in handy. Looks like that gives you full health. My timing wasn't as off. I probably could have finished that without using sushi, but you know what? A win is a win, so we'll just get more potions next time. I haven't really seen anything else you can buy, aside from a couple relics here and there. Let's see. Oh yeah, this room. I remember this room. I should have been aware of that. It's actually easier to do what I just did though, so I'm not too sad about that. And get up. Oh wait, we need to go to the other side. Excuse me. As long as you face them, you'll... Oh yeah, so we need to get across. That is correct. We need to drop down, if I remember right. So we can make that happen. Just more safely drop down, I should say. Get knocked down. Oh yeah, that's right, you have to go back around the side there a little bit, so we'll come back up here eventually. Just kidding. Can you grab on, please? Okay. Sometimes it doesn't like to grab on. Most of the time it's fine. And we'll just come over this way. Let me just head across. And that'll put us where we need to be. There we go. I'm going to check this entryway over here, make sure it wasn't something we can access right now. Felt like it wasn't. Could be wrong. Okay. Just go around this corner and we'll find out right away if we're supposed to be there or come back later. Maybe we can use that curtain. This. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I was going to get over there. Assume that's going to come. Or perfected the boulder, meteor, whatever you'd like to call it. So maybe we have to. Get up there. Excuse you. Is there something else? Do I maybe haven't hit the actual door I'm trying to get? Go that far. Because you can't bring any more boulders down if you defeat the reddish clay colored ones, so there's one more over here, so that looks like it'd be what probably opens this. Let's see here. It does not do anything. Let's see. See any other way to go over there. Definitely can't. Yeah, this must be a. Ah, okay. Alright, I see now. Whip there. Now I get it. Now I see. Trick is not to be. Chance not to get hit a bunch like that. Alright, now let's see what we can do here. Okay, let's. There we go. And you're next. Alright, now we should be able to get through the other side. Yes, very good. Glad we came back and tried again. What do we have here? Heart max up. Alright, that works for me. That's always good. Now we have 100 total. I really have to say I haven't used my secondary item too much. But that's alright. I should probably start using it a little more just to round things out. Let me see if there's anything else aside from where that key is. Okay, was there anything on the second floor? Yes. Somehow, yes. There's an area over there that maybe has something to do with that area there. I'm not sure. Okay, nothing we can immediately access, it appears. So let's get on out of here. You. And how about you? And one more. Okay. This is the quickest way, yeah, just to take a left here. Oh. May I exit, please? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. And perhaps maybe the best way to get out of here is go back to Ronaldo's house. Maybe question him about his daughter that had succubus. I didn't catch her name. Referenced. Let's see here. Since we have a couple, may as well use it. And I still don't know what else we'll buy with our money, so at least we can buy some potions and regenerate. There.
Ah, you did well to come back.
Ronaldo, please tell me
What is it?
about your daughter.
I don't know what you've heard, but you don't need to know anymore.
Alright.
Ronaldo, you've helped me so much. The least I can do for you is listen to your story and support you in your suffering.
Oh well, oh, nice. That's a good plan, you know, support you.
Needless meddling.
Oh, come on now. You gotta open up at some point when you're ready, of course.
Very well.
Alright, I guess you're ready.
I'll tell you. It was 5 years ago. A cold night with a full moon.
Ominous.
I returned home from picking herbs necessary for the secret arts.
Secret arts.
Greeted me was a sea of steaming blood.
Okay.
And at the center of it were the bodies of my wife and son.
Wow.
I could not believe my eyes. My daughter was there, laughing,
Okay.
blood dripping from her mouth.
She was turned into a vampire?
That's right, by Walter.
Walter.
My
Oh,
daughter
no.
went out a window without even looking at me. When I recovered, I built the whip with alchemy. Then, I searched for her.
I see. I've heard enough.
Have we? I'd like to know more about Walter,
So this
especially.
is what you meant when you said you owed him.
I challenged Walter, but nothing came of it. That's why I live here and help those who wish to fight him.
I never would have guessed.
Forget everything I just said. Think only of yourself now.
Wow.
He's not an opponent you can beat while distracted.
No,
Be your
you're
motivation.
wrong.
What do you mean?
The force of your grief
That's right.
can only make me stronger.
Did we gain a level now?
Thank you. I am grateful.
It's very
As you will.
honorable. Okay.
Welcome. What would you like today?
Wow, 1,000-year-old wine, millennium vintage. Guess that means it's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Has anyone had 1,000-year-old wine before to verify? I certainly haven't. I've probably had year-old wine or something if I've had wine, you know. So curious if that sounds appealing. A 1,000-year-old wine, bottle of wine. Yeah,
Anything else? What would you like today?
Definitely buy some of these. We need several of these actually.
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
And yeah, we'll get some of these.
Is this okay? Yes, certainly.
Ooh, look at that. That looks like a new thing.
Is this fine? Yes, certainly.
Ah, so that's it.
Anything else?
Wait a second.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks. I'm sure we needed a cutscene for that. Okay, let's go ahead and equip that. 10% is definitely better than 5%. Oh, okay. Then thanks for letting me know. It's interesting you can equip it there, but hey, you know, that's the rules.
You still need something?
Sure do.
What would you like today?
That's it. 500.
Is this okay? Would you like anything else? Anything else?
No,
I appreciate your business.
thank you. I appreciate that you sell things in this strange realm. So, let's see, that's number 3. 2 more to go until we fight Walter. I guess Walter is Dracula then, if I'm understanding things correctly. I could be way off, but that's what it sounded like. I'll go back over here and see if there's more. Yes, thank you, Hellstrings. Yes, welcome on in. Yes, I did catch that. I almost overlooked it. Because I guess the armor is not always there. Or it seems like maybe progression-wise it just shows up after a time. Or maybe I just missed it this whole time. Interesting. Not impossible, of course. Not impossible. Alright, so... 10% will definitely help a little bit more. 5% more than what we had, so that's a plus. Alright, so I think we're good in this area. It's definitely easy to miss. We're used to seeing certain things in this shop, and then you get one item that pops up and it's like, oh, I don't remember you. I don't remember you being there. But yeah, there's some... Okay, yeah, I was wondering, because it seems like kind of similar to the combos and moves you unlock. It's like timing based rather than like, you know, since it doesn't seem to be in the experience, it just manifests after you finish a certain area or something like that. But pretty cool either way. Now I'm sure there's gonna be some things I missed on my first playthrough here. you know, but I'm going to definitely do my best to be thorough. I always like to do all the side stuff and, you know, open up the extra rooms. Well, really, I try to be observant. Sometimes not always the case, depending on my mind state and, you know, all that good stuff. But maybe some of it comes from having a background in game testing. We used to have to try everything, and although at that time we were usually aware of you know, when certain things would happen if it was not immediately accessible, but still, I'd like to try. This room, it looks like we'll have to come back to later. I'm going to go down here again. Is it pretty hard? So far, so good. I'm enjoying myself. There's been challenges, don't get me wrong. Certainly the succubus we just defeated was a little more challenging. Had to use my sushi, which I feel bad about, but still had a victory there. So, you know, first time fighting her, I'd rather take a win than a loss, you know. And I'm sure I'll come back to this game again at some day, some point, you know, and then I'll maybe be a little more polished after I knock the rust off. I wonder if we can get in here yet. I'm going to say probably no, but doesn't hurt to take a look, see what we can see. Yeah, we can. Oh, we can't quite go through there yet. Yeah, this is still closed, so we'll have to come back in later. I'm sure this will be a fun encounter, whatever it may be. Probably have to defeat the other bosses first, or I don't know, we'll see. I always like to find out these things as I go, not think too hard about it, just let the game serve me what it will. Castlevania games are definitely my favorite category. Goes way back, all the way back to the very first one, the NES. Been a big fan ever since. How about yourself, Hellstrings? Do you have a favorite? I always like to know. I appreciate just the Castlevania community at large, but you know, everyone's probably have their favorite, or at least do the thing. Yeah, I figured it didn't seem like it was open yet, so it will be a thing, and I'll do it. And plus, I realize we have to go back to some of these areas. I've got these first 3 cleared, but there are keys I don't have, and you know, things like that. So, oh, this one in particular is your favorite. That's really awesome. Yeah, this is, you know, I've had this game for quite a while now, and just never got around to playing it. And I thought, wait, this will be the second game I stream through on here, the first being Arx Fatalis on the Xbox. But this genre is more kind of up my cup of tea, if you will, up my alley. I played pretty much the majority of them. The only more recent one that I haven't played is Lords of Shadow 2, which I have, but you know. Oh yeah, it's definitely real PS2 here. I don't know. Maybe it's from growing up on Atari and Intellivision and then NES. I can go back to pretty much any generation and still have fun. I enjoyed, you know, at least for CD-based consoles, you know, trying to play them on real hardware if at all possible. Let's see here. I want to go back here. See what I can see. I know there's probably some keys I get later on that'll open up here, but yeah, if I remember right, there was probably a doorway in each of these areas that I wasn't able to get to. Oh, look at that, there's one right there. And yeah, I can imagine like really sharp resolution. I'll use for like 8 and 16-bit. I'll do emulators just for convenience sake, and with all the different filters and resolution changes, it's pretty amazing. But on the other hand, I guess old school me enjoys playing it back in its as original format as possible. I'm using a RetroTink 2X Pro Multi, but overall it still does a good job at making it playable on current hardware. Oh, do I have that key? I'm gonna go back there and see if I can pass through. But yeah, there's a doorway over there. I'm pretty sure I have to get a different whip to open up or something. But we'll find out when we get there. Just gonna blow through here. See what's up. So we're gonna first go through one room, through another, turn left. Okay. Thankfully, the old PS2 still works. It takes a moment to get going, but once it gets going, we're good. But I do enjoy the story, the controls. I mean, everything about this game is really awesome. I'm enjoying this. I also have Curse of Darkness on Xbox, but I have not played that yet either. Someday I'll probably stream that as well, because it looks like it'll be a fun one. Took me a little moment to get used to like the fixed camera angles and having its own combat system, but those are most certainly not negatives at all. Those are very much positives. I appreciate when games sort of do their own thing and, mix it up with their own style. But yeah, once again, the music is awesome. The setting is awesome. The artwork, amazing. Okay, so there's something up again. Yeah, I can see there's been times when I've had a moment where I get a little lost, but I guess if the reference would be at the time something like Castlevania on Nintendo 64, then this is way better in terms of figure out what's going on. And as I think I played that one on Nintendo 64 for a few minutes a long time ago, and just had my own struggles, and I don't know, I never had a Nintendo 64, so it was kind of a oops, get that back, please. Yeah, that sounds familiar. That reminds me of what a little bit of God of War, but also Dante's Inferno. Let's see, something tells me I need a different item to get up there. Felt like I tried whipping and I couldn't make it. I'm trying to look up there like I'm going to actually get up higher. Let's see, anything up here? Oh, there's a platform here. I bet you we're going to whip across. Let's see. No, no surprise. I can get there. Alright, well. Let's take a moment and observe the room for a second here. I feel like there should be something, if this is open here, that we should be able to whip across, but I'm not seeing any platform or any of, not platforms, but railings. If I jump up, and like, one thing I tried earlier was jumping out and trying to whip across, but it didn't work. Let's see here. Trying to see if I can see anything else. When I first got here, I thought, you know, since this was actually the first stage that I visited, I thought perhaps I needed another item or something. Let's see here. Just trying to maneuver the camera a little bit to see if I can see anything that I should be seeing that I'm not. Let's see here. Sometimes the grabbing onto ledges part is a little tricky. I feel like that's the right spot though, because the angle is off and you can't really alter your trajectory in the air. Huh. What is this here then if you can't swing? Unless you have to just sort of take a giant leap there. And whip onto the land somehow. Let's see here. Oh, what about anything to do with the statues? I'm sure for someone who's already played through this, it looks like I'm flailing around like a weirdo here, but just trying to see if there's anything clear. Usually most of the stuff I've been able to figure out well. Well, I know the lighting, like one of the comments I had before was, you know, about like the stained glass windows in a couple spots, and how they, you know, kind of shimmer onto the floor, and it just looks really cool. Like, you know, for a, what, I forget exactly what year this is, but in PS2 era game, I feel like they really did what they could to make the best out of the graphics, you know, and oh, okay, maybe that's, let's see here, can I actually do that? No, I don't want to do that. 45 minutes, oh boy, let's not do that. Looks like there's something, it's like just a little candle up there. It's interesting that there's, can I get on that at all? Corner? No, of course not. I feel like I'll probably break that record if I sit here long enough, but I'm trying to see if there's anything I can whip on. I notice it. Just trying to think about it for a second here. Do I have anything? I don't think there's any special items or anything that I need. Seems like it would. You have all the tools you need already. doubt we used to. That'd be kind of funny if that were. Yeah, so. There it is. Oh, goodness. There's nothing I can do with these. I figured. You do that in there. Oh wait, no, that's not something. Never mind. Let's see here. I'm almost tempted to go get that item just so I don't waste time. And also, it's always fun to take on the challenge, but the fact that you can do it without anything special, 6 hours to get, huh? Oh, is it like a rare item drop or something of that nature? Don't tell me it's by doing a combo in the air. I can't imagine it's by doing a combo in the air, because it does seem like you change direction a little bit when you... So I noticed the combo, when you do the mid-air combo, it does give you a little extra floaty time. Oh. Well, that's good. Glad I'm in the warm area instead of the cold. Let's see here. Burn it. Not quite. Just a little. There we go. Oh my goodness. All right. Not 45 minutes. Didn't break the record. Thank goodness. Persistence pays off usually. $5, huh? Oh boy, everyone's favorite. Thank you. I had to think about it for a moment because I was like, oh yeah, there is the mid-air combo that gives you a little hang time edition, I guess you could say. Once in a while, those old school jumping concepts come back to me. Okay. All right. Increase max magic points. here. Another spot we haven't been. Right. Good old red skeletons, our favorite. Not really. Oh, you got 3 shots. Alright, my mistake. Skeleton Hunter. I did a bit more advanced version, I think. You knock out your friends there. Oh. There we go. Right. Another HP max. Alright, excellent. Could have come in handy prior to the succubus battle, but hey, take what we can get. It's meant to be when it happened. And I see the book there. Uncursed potion. Okay. Yeah, I noticed those. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've noticed in a couple earlier sections they have like, unless you pan the camera a certain way, you know, like you mentioned, like from below you wouldn't see these potions, and easy to miss if you just kind of run through that floor level. No doubt. Let's see here. But as with most Castlevania games, usually my first playthrough, there's a few things I'll miss, and then come back through another time. It's always the fun part about these Castlevania games, whether they're the more linear ones or secret things. Of course, there's secret things. It's always secret things, of course. It's the best part of these games, though, right? Once you see once you learn a secret, saw something on the floor there. Keep going, there we go. Secret thing. Further away, here we go. Alright, we got that open. Just wondering where that third one was. Here we go. They are very secretive with their secrets, so that was a good one. I didn't catch that at first. I'll have to be more observant in the future. It's always more satisfying too when you get the 100% or whatever the actual full percent, 20, and tonight you get 200, 200.6 or something, or 204%, like that. Okay. So now we can go to where that red door was, which I probably don't remember because it was a little while ago. Oh, and we have an area with the key. Okay. Sure. Let's go over to where that key. I don't know if I have that key, but we'll find out soon enough. But the keys are a little more elusive. Could be wrong though. Okay. So let's head on to our left, I believe. Yeah. Take a peek over this way. Okay, what about this way? Sometimes it's fun just to knock the rust off a little bit, make sure the combat skills a little honed. Okay. Always get immersed in the music too. It's true. This game in particular has an excellent soundtrack. Okay, so we're gonna go straight and right. You green spirits. It's no fun when they get close to you, that's for sure. Oh, off camera, thank you for that. I appreciate very much. Not really. Pick up these books and read them. There's some interesting stuff. These texts within this castle. Okay. Open the door. See you later. Or never. Together. Always a pest in these games, ever since the very first Castlevania. Fleeman. Oh yeah. Carpet monster room, my favorite. So we need to go to the left. Yeah. Someday it'd be nice to be able to wipe those things out. Yet seem to have what I need to do that. See, like this part here with the stained glass reflection, it's so cool. Despite any resolution stuff, it plays so smooth and you know, everything just feels good. The combat feels nice. For me, it's a pleasure to discover a new, old Castlevania game. remember if I already came through here and used the key, or if I did or didn't. We'll find out very soon. Nice. Go the fun way here. I think we maybe already did this. Raid. Right. Yellow dragon key. I do not have this key yet. Alright, I didn't think so. I want to make sure. So I need the yellow dragon key and the white wolf. We will find those keys at some point. I am sure of it. Keep an eye out for those things, carpet creatures, even what their name is, because I don't seem to be able to hit them at this point. Right, so when I get to the save point, I'm going to take a short break. Water in, water out, a little stretching, practice what I teach in the massage and chiropractic fields that I'm in. Movement is good. Even if you have great posture, you still need to move. Whether you're standing or sitting or something along those lines. Right. Let us save. I'm grateful the memory cards are still working great. Honestly, the only thing I've had issues with older consoles is the optic eye. Thankfully, there's a lot of people that do upgrades and repairs, and I'm not super tech savvy, but I can certainly open up a console and replace things if needed. So, yes, I will go ahead and take a break here. We're 6 hours and 18 minutes in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm very much enjoying Castlevania, Lament of Innocence. I'm going to be back in just a few moments. All right, thank you very much. let's resume. Good to know I am still traveling with the status of good. So far, that has not changed. Right, so there was somewhere it should have. There it is. Okay. We have to go to the basement. So that is where the doorway with the 3 orbs we just unlocked, thanks to doing a little bit more digging. So we turn right. Here we go. Not go that way, go this way. See, there was pretty sure I went up here and checked everything. It was good to double, triple, quadruple check, right? See you later. Like that, you can just go behind you. I want to deal with you today. Maybe tomorrow I'll deal with you. Not today. Just make sure. I feel like I would appear as well, but yeah, sure. Pardon me. Excuse me. It may seem like the AI isn't very good, but when you run through, it seems like it's by design, kind of like in Symphony Night, you can bypass, but if you engage, it can be challenging. We'll give it that. Oh. 1/10 of a second. Juicy. Oh goodness. Making me look like I haven't done this before. There's an interesting mechanic that whipping across the way it works is strange, but still pretty fun too. Let's take the axe. Okay, camera, thank you. That's when it takes a moment. Sometimes when the camera whips around and it's behind you instead of in front of you, or vice versa. Oh, now we're in the techno chamber. Dig it. Oh, this way. Right, so we solved the mystery with the orbs. Now we'll find out what lies beyond. And this is the triangular pattern. Uh-oh, who are you? Like your red candle. Ouch. I dodged that. else in here that I can see? Cool music though, I will say. We'll get a key in here. Oh, is that like a... Like if it gets all wacky there? Okay, cool. Alright, good to know. I should probably look at the guide once in a while, right? Usually I do, but get roped into the action. I was wondering when I'd find a key here. So, White Tiger key. Not for use in this place. We have to go back to the level we were just in, if I remember correctly. Thanks for that tip, though, no strings. I do appreciate it. Keep that in mind, because sometimes it does get wild, and I notice the up and down movement is sort of inverted, so it takes me a moment to adapt. Like, yeah. Like, up makes the map go up, rather than what you would, at least in my opinion, would normally think. But again, I could probably switch that, but at any rate, I will adapt to what is presented. So it looks like we have entirely searched this area. You know, maybe there's some secret areas that I missed. I'm certainly not making assumptions that I got everything, but at least the main map, so I can take this White Tiger key to the area we were just at and head out. Part of me wants to use the magical ticket again, just to get out of here. I think I will. I'll go buy another one. At least you can get 200 bucks pretty fast. You can always check your shop, you know, as you pointed out, sometimes the items rotate.
Welcome back. What would you like today?
No thanks. So we got that.
Is this okay? Would you like anything else?
No thanks. I think we're okay for the moment. Okay.
Is that all? What would you like today?
I think so. No, I think we're good.
Is that all? I appreciate your business.
I appreciate yours having a business in this remote area. I don't know, even if it looks like flat textures on the walls and stuff, I just appreciate the attempt. See, those little details is always exciting. Someone put this here. Design choices. Okay. Now, go back. To where we were in that third region. I forget the name. Dark Palace Waterfalls, I believe. Could be wrong. It might be the very bottom one, actually. I think it is. No. No, it's not this one. Is it? I think it's the previous one. Take a peek here. Oh, just this one. No. It was the other one, I believe. Ghostly Theater. So it started at that one in the middle there. I don't know why. guess there's no particular order. You just, unless you're already going quickly through this game and you want to complete it, but also complete it as fast as possible, so you would know to go to this world to get the key for this world and so forth. But let's see. There it is. Okay, that's where it goes. So we're gonna go to the left when we can. So yeah, I'll probably keep going for 25-30 minutes, something like that. I want to definitely get to where this key is used. And we'll save the next area for next stream, which will be the 4th area. Of course, if we get another key, then we'll take that back to a different area next time as well. I'm watching the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus. One of the last episodes, I wanted to finish that up. It's been a pretty cool series. In a couple months, I'll do a month of Disney Plus to catch up on what I've missed, you know, like 2 or 3 different series, and then do it for a month, and you know, come back another couple months. Just don't watch enough of that to warrant having a regular subscription pricing too. Okay, making our way to where we can use this white tiger. So we always mixed up white tiger, white lion. I think it's white tiger. Use this key, see what lies beyond. Oh yes. How could I forget this? Right. It's been a little bit since we saved, so definitely a good idea. So when it comes to favorites in the series, I'd say for me it's Castlevania 3 and the NES. I just remember that was the, you know, I played all of them on the NES, of course, but that one just had a, I don't know, I really enjoyed really learning that game, and it took a long time, don't get me wrong, but it was very rewarding to go through it all. Oof, so close. Sometimes I'll go back to those games too, you know, like to pick up where, you know, I started, test out the old skills. I won't consider it old, they're still there, just they need to be reactivated sometimes, you know. Oops, stairs not there. Making our way to use our white lion key. Yeah, definitely have to engage once in a while with these vile creatures, but right now I just want to get to the door and see what we can find on the other side. There's another doorway earlier. It was like a... Okay, shining white. Yes, let's use the white tiger key. Okay. Breezing through? I don't know. I mean, I am playing on normal, as far as I could tell. I always am used to just starting off on normal. Hello, Yalen. How are you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Ever played this one? I'm just having a good time. This game's really fun. I enjoy the combos, and you know, it's been cool to learn a different flow. Because I played through all the God of War games, except for the most recent one. I beat Ninja Gaiden on the Xbox, and so this all feels very familiar. But also, it's its own unique style, which I appreciate very much. It's a really cool system to learn, and just being a fan of all the Castlevania games, especially learning later that this is like the first in the series. Oh no, at work, huh? Are you taking a break, or hopefully you're on lunch or something? Don't want to get in trouble. Always like to use usernames first, in case people don't want their first name exposed. But if you don't mind, then I don't mind it. Alright. So we got an item for using our white tiger key. You know, probably out of context, you know, that would sound bad, but I understand that as in terms of a profession, and not in some back alley somewhere. Let's see. There's another pathway. I think that was the one I couldn't quite get to. That was where the room was dark, and there was only, at that time, one path. And if you miss, you just fall through the floor and respawn to the beginning. Makes it seem like you died. I tried jumping over there. Here you go. As long as it's legal, right? But yeah, that spot right there, I don't feel like I can get to with what I have yet. I could be wrong. I'm not saying anything that I know for certain, but I didn't seem to have the ability to jump across in that direction. Like, I feel like there's probably something else I need to go through there. And I don't mind backtracking. That's... I don't know, I've also played through a lot of the Metroid games, and just, I don't know, games throughout the time period, and I don't know, if you weren't backtracking, it didn't seem right sometimes, you know, depending on the game. Let's see here. Other than that, I think that's it for non-secret areas. I think I'll just have to come back to that another time. Alright, so watch out for the barfing zombies. Or, yeah. Pretty much just bail out on much of this if you can. Sometimes it's fun to fight. Need a little extra cash. Wait, I want to go that way. What am I doing? Alright, we want to go... Oops. Up and towards right. No, wait a second, what am I doing? Got turned around again. That was weird. Okay. Up here. I'll figure it out eventually. Glad you don't roll your ankle or break your foot when you fall from extreme heights. That's always helpful. Only if it's in an area the game wants you to die, but otherwise you don't break your ankle when you hit the ground, so that's always nice. Alright, let's make it through here. Oof, that was close. But yeah, I like how the dodging mechanic works. Something in here. Not surprised. These games always like to do something strange in a room where they drop spikes on your head, right? Oops, bad job. I figured there'd be something in here when I came through earlier and I saw this side passage. So there's that. Okay. Oof, get hurt. Yeah, I'm seeing that. That is not nice at all. Alright, you can jump over it. Just want to see what my options are here. I'll probably end up trying this later when I'm more awake. But I see what you mean. I appreciate that. I don't mind. I certainly don't mind hints on the secrets. Like for regular gameplay, of course, I enjoy the spoiler-free experience, but I am happy to be told. You know, like I said, when there's a secret that I'm missing, that's always good news. You know, especially if it's eventually going to be something that gives me access to more items or something like that. I just wanted to take a scan on the room here to see if there's any other areas I should be aware of. Oh, is that a... No, that's not. But yeah, I always, whenever I come across those things, I always want to try it. It's, you know, I wouldn't say I'm like an extreme completionist, but I do like to, maybe not on the first... Oh, did I? Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, watch out. That's bad news. Alright, yeah. That looks like something there. So... yeah, next time we'll work on that. That's cool. Definitely happy to see. Of course, no. I guess that's should be a kind of a given anymore, right? With the way the Castlevania games do you. It's like you already have something else that's gonna kill you. Let's put a secret in here so you intentionally hurt yourself trying to get it. I do applaud that, though. It is kind of a tradition, if you will, with the series, you know. If you really want that bonus item, you gotta really go for it. I'll have to jot these down. Do appreciate the hints on the secrets, as I mentioned. Let's see, 2 spike. Room secrets. And then there was, I believe it's in this stage. I think it's in the second one I went to. Thank you for the follow, Hellstrings. I very much appreciate that. You know, ultimately, my goal with doing this is to just play a variety of games. You know, things I haven't got around to, and you know, there's certain games that I'll stream offline just for myself. Like currently, I'm going through the Yakuza series. But, you know, just miscellaneous stuff, you know, whether it's Xbox or PS2 or, you know, more recent stuff, or Sega Saturn. Yep, you should unfollow and refollow so you can have the pleasure of viewing. Still working on kind of sound effects that I want, or if I want to use something that's out there already, but I know with sound you have to be a little more careful than with graphics, so I'm just trying to play it safe. Let's see. You know what, I'm gonna exit here with the magical ticket.
Welcome back.
Okay.
What would you like today?
Until I have more money, this one has been debatable in terms of buying. I like that it increases your defense, but it's temporary, so unless it's a lot, I'm kind of, I don't want to say not interested, but in a way, currently not interested until I have more money, because I don't know. You know, at this point, it seems like the first armor we had a chance to buy was outside of Cliff.
Anything else? I appreciate your
Was what's it called? Meteor plate. So that's nice, but it seems like these other ones, of course, you can only do 2. So far, I only have 1 whip. Imagine that will change, because there's one room in that second stage I went to that had like a door that, I don't know if icy is the correct word to use, but it seemed like there was frost or something on the door and we couldn't pass through there, so perhaps we'll get a flame whip, which will take us back to Castlevania 2. Other than that, I don't think there was anything else in that stage that I can go back to currently, aside from secrets. Go there just to take a quick glance at the map and see if there's more than, because there should be at least one door I can't go through, but I don't know about yeah, alright, so go visit here real quick. Ice scraper, I figured it was something. Oh, nice. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, with the kind of random things that are in Castlevania games, like that you can have in your inventory that, I don't know, don't make much sense, but then end up being a very powerful relic, at least when you combine it with something else. I know Symphony Night had a lot of that. I didn't mess with it a lot myself, but I do recall, some sort of, you would think of obscure things, like even in this game, like sushi seems to give you full health. Like that's, I'm glad. I like sushi, don't get me wrong. It's just an interesting, item to have for to replenish all your health. So yeah, there was one spot where I didn't have the key yet. And I think this is where that doorway with the frost or whatever it may be. I think that's it right there. That's what I hear. It's pretty popular here too. At least where I'm from, California. I don't know how popular it is in Arizona, but California. So yeah, we're just gonna have to come back to that. So yeah, it looks like what I'll do is go ahead and wrap it up in just a moment here. I'm gonna go save it, because it seems like in order to really make progress, we're gonna have to just enter the fourth realm, whichever one that is. I don't know which one we'll do. Wow, 4 a.m. Guess you're gonna have to go to sleep extra early, or I don't know. That's pretty early. Do you have to be there at the beginning? So it's either going to be this one or this one. 12 hours. Oof. Guess the good thing is you get done early, but you can take a nap or something. It's definitely a long stream, but it sounds, like it's for a very good cause. Don't get me wrong. So that's awesome. We'll write that one, sure. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share the link in the chat here, so if anyone else might see it at some point can check it out. So if you want to get more information about the stream, check out that link. You said is that just, yeah, no problem. Anything that raises awareness, is that just Arma 3 that you'll be playing, or is there going to be multiple different streams of different games? I'm just curious, feel free to share. Okay. So January 28th and 9th. But yeah, that yeah, all okay. All Arma 3. So anyone who's a fan, of that, or just has a special place for veterans of any time period, definitely tune in, and if you can, make some donations. It's oftentimes that veterans, once their service has ended, to the country, they often face a lot of hardships. So anything to help out, even just being there, is a good thing. Just watching the stream. Is there like a I guess it would be in that link because I didn't have a chance to look through it all, but it seems like there'll be a a larger event that may or may not be advertised, on here. I guess you would think it would be advertised, um, but it's cool that there's going to be many different streamers of different levels. Uh, Anything, all that to bring awareness, relatively speaking, but still, it's cool that the whole community seems to be pitching in. Not only does my laptop probably have no way to play that game, I'm just definitely first-person shooters, especially the more like sim ones. I'm not so good at. I'm the kind of like jump in a helicopter and fly it up and then jump out. Don't know what I'm doing kind of player. I think because I just don't adapt to the learning curve. But I certainly admire the patience it takes to really figure it all out. It's so much. You have to have a lot of knowledge. Well, next time, I definitely intend to play through one of those last two areas, at least get as far through it as I can. We'll probably pick up some more items along the way, hopefully a key so we can get into this area, maybe the magical ice scraper, something to help us get past a couple barriers. And then of course there'll be many secrets along the way, some of which I may find, some of which I definitely won't, but like I mentioned earlier, I don't mind hearing about if there's a secret in the area, but otherwise I'm just keeping everything spoiler free when it comes to the main storyline. But I definitely am enjoying hearing about those secrets because we'll definitely give them a try, and if I don't get through it, then that's okay. This is one of those games that I could see myself coming back to when I finish it, just like pretty much all the other Castlevania games. I'm a big fan, 2D, 3D. This and maybe Metroid and not too many other early NES games. The very first Castlevania, that is, really pulled me into gaming more because the more diverse storylines and so forth. So it's been really a cool journey seeing how these games develop over time, and now especially going back to what, almost 20 years to play one of the, I guess, original 3D Castlevania. It's been really fun. Everything's been a positive experience with this game, and I'm happy to say that. And it gives me hope that Curse of Darkness will be similarly appealing. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna say good night to everybody, or good morning, or good afternoon to you, wherever you may be. It's always a pleasure. Thank you all for being here, for hanging out. Whether you said something in chat or just watching along, I definitely appreciate anyone who wants to hang out, and we'll pick up soon. I actually am returning to some level of work tomorrow, so in the massage field, that is, easing back into this crazy situation that we're going through, all of us, trying to find a safe way back in. So, I'll see about when I can jump in again, but it won't be too long from now for sure. I am very much enjoying sharing this experience. So until then, I hope everyone stays well and safe. And like I mentioned before, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be, where you are. And I will see you later. Peace.